Bonjour, Groovies, and welcome to Tarot Talk, which I do, YouTube edition, right? Let me start by saying, don't give up. I'm going to start there. I'm going to start by saying that, and then I'm going to welcome you into my space, into my world, my land. Ashe. Ashe. We got a healing energy falling out for us here. Into my land and what I do. My name is Jadu Raphael. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. Some of you may know me as Tarot Daddy Jadu. And some of you may know me as Dr. Bayou. And maybe known by many names, okay? But you can call me Jadu. What I do in this space is I do tarot. I'm gonna get a message started today. It's Halloween. Well, it's the morning after Halloween. And y'all know what they say, the veils are real thin around this time. I have to take a notion and understand that a step in any direction towards yourself or towards growth or towards change is Ashe 111 on the screen, is worth it. One step at a time had fell out on the floor for us here from a healing deck that I have saying, I see the mountain ahead and I dedicate myself to take one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task, thus I regain my ease of living, okay? You may have lost. You may feel like you have lost, and you may have lost. You may have lost a fight only to win a battle. Okay, sure, the bully may have won this round, but stand out, stand firm. The energy I had pulled prior to coming to this space to record was the judge, poetic justice, and then father of water here, harmony and balance. Is it balanced? Is the exchange balanced? Is there a harmony in any of the exchanges that you are making? I say that to say this. If you are in any space, in any relationship, in any reciprocal communion, right? Where there is something given and something taken, and something given and something taken, please be sure to understand and know that if the scales are not balanced in that space, it's an unfair space and it's not worth your time, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and get into this reading. What does the spirit want the collective to know in this space? No, spirit's telling me here to talk. I can talk to y'all about it. So, I mean, some of you may know me from a different platform, TikTok, and I was running a profile called Chadu's Groove, right? That was my initial profile, and we had gained a lot of traction on that profile. I was under agency with that profile, and I was locked out of that profile at 10K, okay? At 10K followers. Woohoo, boohoo, sad, right? Those of you that are content creators may understand that that's a milestone, and it's very hard to achieve that type of growth. And I did that growth within 6 months, easy, just showing up consistently and sharing my gift with the world. But there were many a times where that exchange was unbalanced, okay? What I receive, let me cleanse my hands here in this space. What I receive when I'm sharing my gift with the world is fulfillment, right? I achieve fulfillment, and I think somewhere along the line, sometimes that can turn into a bragging right, and that's not what we want to do with the gifts that God has given us, right? Those aren't bragging rights; those are tools that He gave us to use to help the world. So, with that being said, I attempted to build, and mind you, with that comes along, first of all, with growth, and to whom much is given, much is expected. But with that type of growth comes a sort of attention. With that type of attention comes a sort of envy. This invites all kinds of negativity in your space, as positive as you might want it to be. It will invite negativity in your space. The spirit of jealousy, envy, as well as ego sometimes can be a bit of a negative energy. So there were plenty of things like people replicating my profile, all kinds of things, right? So I got locked out of it, and then I made a new profile. And mind you, this profile has not been getting much traction, and also because Spirit wanted me to move into a different space. You know, I'm minding my mouth here because I don't want to say anything bad about anybody or, you know, point any fingers. I'll just say this, that when the Spirit gives you sanction to move, don't be hesitant to just uproot and go. Okay? Don't be hesitant to do that. I'm going to pull from this deck I have here, which is the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle. And this is one of my friends' Oracle decks here. But what we got coming out here? Root of Fire and Root of Earth. Inspired Action and Risk It All. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. These are the ones that fell out of the deck here. This deck was speaking to me heavily. Bottom of the deck here. Intuition and Knowing. It's the High Priestess here. A very beautiful deck. Beautiful art. In this deck, we have the High Priestess. She's card number 2, just like the High Priestess in the Tarot. And then we have here card number 38, Root of Earth, Inspired Action. And then here, 23, Root of Fire, Risk It All. I'm hearing the voice say, you've got to get mad, right? You've got to get mad. Mad crazy about it, right? Mad interested, mad involved, mad inspired, madly, right? One must go mad sometimes to find his own mind. And sometimes I think the world can drive us mad. So we have here Root of Fire, Root of Earth, Inspired Action. What is planted and watered, it grows, right? We are things that grow. I had a little bit of reverence with myself earlier with a video journal I did. And I said, no one is dying trying to change. People are dying, not changing, right? God's creation grows. Everything in this planet grows, right? The children, the plants, the trees, everything, we all grow, okay? So God's creation grows. Root of Earth, Inspired Action. Root of Fire here says risk it all. This is about more action, fire energy here. We're coming from Earth, grounded action, to taking action, meaning being willing and ready to do what is needed to be done. I'm going to read you guys a little bit about what this card talks about here as I'm seeing magic and ritual crafting sacred space. Sacred space is within us. We can create it, we can craft it wherever we are around us, but the sacred space is within us. I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to Root of Fire. Opened up to it first, excuse me. Yes, you can make it happen. It is safe for you to feel beyond your usual limits. And your unusual limits too sometimes we can set what people would say unrealistic limits for ourselves, but isn't that what a manifestation and or a dream before it's made real, but an illusion, right? So ancestral medicine says here, stop tiptoeing. Your ancestors were brave in ways that you cannot even imagine. Acknowledge their lessons of courage within your own journey, okay? We, unlike our ancestors, have had the ability to plan and make plans with it, what it is that we're going to do. They kind of sometimes had to move with it, right? The ancestral medicine from Root of Earth says here, Root of Earth is focused and loyal with a sense of humor. Ashe. I'm just stopping there. Focused and loyal with a sense of humor to the plan, to the action. Let's not P-U-S-S-Y, foot, F-O-O-T, okay? Around, there's no time for it, okay? I'm following the spirit here. Healing energy, one step at a time. That's what we have to do. Be sure to be clear of that. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the message as well that I had as a download. Ashe, balance coming out here before I got on. The spirit said to me, be mindful of stories like Biggie Smalls and people, you know, and Tupac, or, you know what I'm saying? People whose, you know, those are alleged rumors, but people closest to them had them or knocked them off of their game, right? To make theirs better. There's a big spirit of wannabe in this space right now, I feel. For a lot of people, for a lot of us that are. For a lot of us that are, there are many people around that want to be, Okay, so be mindful of people that want to be where you are. Be mindful of people that want to learn from you. Spirit said, teach them, but from a distance. Okay, getting close to people that are of a low caliber is not advised. Excuse me, and that was confirmation. I'm gonna call that confirmation. Getting too close to people that are low caliber is not advised at this time. Be not deceived of who they are if they show you who they are. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Let's pull from my ancestral deck here. This is from the Kyle Gray. Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle is by Abiola Abrams. The art in that deck is amazing. If you guys are into tarot, I would definitely get into it. I love it. I love the artwork in it. I love the symbolism. I love what these cards represent. I'm also pulling from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors Oracle here. I've been using this one for a while, so you see some of the labeling is off the package. And first out, Guardian Angel at the bottom of the deck here. I'm going to go ahead and give this a knock and cut. We are pulling some oracles, but I'm going to get into the tarot in just a moment. I want to share my experience with you all. You know, when it comes to content creation, people are going to, when it comes to building something that is not traditional, you know, or creating your own lane, people are going to come for that, okay, heavily. You must not tire out, okay? You must get your rest. You must be ready. You must be ready to show up. I read somewhere else that it was like, overworking. It's just a clear sign of no plan, right? If you have a plan, you don't need to overwork. You just keep working till you get there, right? Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Angels, Divine. Give me a clear, concise message here. What else do we need to know from the Ancestors and Angels deck here? What do we have for the collective energy, the energy for the creator who must keep going? Ashe, we have here, unlock the magic within and be graceful in movement and action. Shaolin showing us that, right? When you're fighting, the Shaolin master is a Taekwondo, Tai Chi master. They're not fighting all wild and crazy. They have a clear and concise plan. Give us a clear, concise message here, Spirit. Okay. Spirit just said to me that I wanted you to build in this space to show them, Ashe, to show them what you can do, what can be done by you, right? So this is me being of service to those who may find this. Arrow comes out here saying, surround yourself in protective energy. Arrow, surrounding yourself in protective energy. Protective energy looks like prayer, but more often than that, it looks like actions taken, okay? It looks like boundaries set into place, okay? It looks like speaking up for yourself. It also looks like picking your battles. Not showing up scared to fight, but ready if need be, but not rowdy, okay? We have here the sun saying, enjoy success and happiness, right? When you get that, please, by all means, remember that you have to protect that. You must, you must, you must, you must. You have to protect your peace, your success, your happiness at all costs. And sometimes success looks like waking up with a smile on your face and enough energy to get the job done that is successful. All right, I'm gonna do from the large Rider-Waite Tarot here. And then we're gonna clarify with some Tiana Makula Voodoo. This message finds you, it is for you. Clear, precise message here. What is the corresponding tarot that goes along with these oracles? Understand that when you're going out into the field to plant these seeds, that you're gonna root your life, you're becoming into. It takes courage, y'all. Immense courage. Let's go clear? That's message here. What is the tarot corresponding? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we had some cards flip over, y'all. I just saw justice. When they flip over, I pull them out. Spirit say, get back to the path. Get back to the path. Get back to the path, whatever that may mean for you. I know what that means for me. Get back to the path. We have a 6 of Cups here with 2 of Sticks. Get back to the path, okay? Please get back to it. And don't go back to the past, right? Get back to the path, but don't go back to the past, right? Find that true emotion, that raw emotion that we had for what we're doing or for what we've done before. Clear precise message here. I can cut. 6 of Cups, 2 of Sticks, pulling Hermit. Ooh-wee. It's heavy on getting back to you. Get back to me. Let's get back to what it is we came for. Hermit energy coming out here very strong. If you have to do it alone, it is okay. That's okay. I kept hearing that today. What is that? When Biggie, and it's heavy on the Biggie energy, okay? When I was getting up to get ready for the show, I was preparing to go and do the reboot on the other live. And Spirit said, be mindful of that energy. And there's this, where he says, that's okay. I can't think of the song, but it's been there, pulling. Ashe, and the sun comes out here, right? You know, you don't need anyone else, right? But Spirit. But it's those moments when there is no one else around. It's those moments when you're doing things by yourself. It's those moments where you're building that you really need. These are formative moments, okay? This is how we really, really give love and peace to the universe, by giving it first to ourselves. Yesterday's message was keeping the best parts of yourself for you. Bottom of the deck here is the Lovers coming up here. It's the Lovers coming up here. So who do you love? Who do you love most, right? In loving God, we must love ourselves. We must love ourselves in loving God. God's the creator of ourself, of self. He is self. If you think about it, okay? I'm gonna pull some angel number energy here. Spirit is saying healing energy. All right, we're gonna pull one more healing. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the healing energy we already have out here, which is balance. I find balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and my soul. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more here. So we have one step at a time, balance, and release. Stop fighting my fears. I stop fighting my fears in the hardships of life. I control my thoughts. I live in the present moment and accept each stage of life, because all we have really truly is right now. We don't have much more than that. We have what we have now. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday is over with. So we have now, okay? Live in that now as best you can. What is the angel number here, Spirit? Release came out again. It didn't flip over, but it came out again. It bounced out of the deck. What's clear precise message here, please, Spirit? Right. Transformation. Coming out in reverse, Spirit is saying here, you don't have to change. You need to become. You need to grow. Okay? I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. The divine is going to have its way with you regardless to if you want them to, or want it to, or want her to, or want him to, or not. So with that being said, let the spirit have its way. Let the spirit run wild, right? And you be the wild child that spirit has created you to be. Don't stop at nothing. Keep going. All right, guys. I would remind you all the time that we are, but what? One within the universe, but plenty within the self. Okay, you carry not only the torch for the next one behind you, but you carry the essence of those before you. Make good with it, do well with it, and be well. Au revoir.